So I'm here with Mikkel, who's coming to Iceland
Yeah.
In 2 weeks' time to speak at the Reykjavik Internet Marketing Conference.
Yeah, you're very close.
I know. And you get really big glasses. So, is your third time you're coming over? Fourth time?
Third or fourth?
Yeah.
Maybe fourth time.
Yeah. We were talking about the crazy weather when you came the first time. Wow, it was crazy. So, why are you coming back? What's happening? Are you just...
Because I love it there.
Okay.
It's I love Iceland, and I love the conference. It's a very good conference. I mean, I was just thinking about it today because in the early days of the conferences, when there were just a couple hundred attendees, it was so cozy. It was like everybody was together all the time. Going to the sessions and then going to the lobby in the hotel and going out dining and stuff. Yeah. And of course now with the conferences being so much bigger with hundreds or even thousands of people, that's impossible, and people are spread out in different hotels, so you don't have that close community feel. But you still have that on the Icelandic conference with RIMC, because it's still only like 250 people or something like that. So you can still you can actually talk to everybody. And that makes it lot nicer in a way. And then of course Reykjavik is a much smaller city than London or New York.
Much cooler also.
So it's actually much more social. It when things become too big, it loses the social aspect. You can't be social with 2,000 people.
It's difficult at least.
Yeah.
But you have a session with Phantommeister and Peter van der Graaf, and you guys have been talking about the dark side of search internet marketing or search marketing. I don't know what that is, but could you explain a little bit, maybe very short?
Yeah, well, it depends on how you want to define it. I mean, basically, you could say anything that goes against the Google guidelines is dark or is black hat. That's one way to define it. I mean, I have my limitations within that, but to me, it's it's a little bit ridiculous in a way that I think it's impossible to do any kind of SEO and not break at least some of the guidelines. Yeah. I mean, everybody does that, and also the guidelines are very open for interpretations. Like you're not supposed to buy links, but it's okay to buy into a directory. Yeah. and even Matt Cott said it's okay to hire a social media marketing expert to create something that will drive links, because you're paying for creativity, not paying for the links. But then, and what if you and I agree that I get to drive your car if I put a link on my website? Isn't that paying for links? Those guidelines are so open for interpretations, and to me, black hat SEO is more about a mindset. It's more about being open for any kind of creative ideas to begin with, about how you can reach your goals. And then, of course, I have my limitations. First of all, I have limitations. I don't in legal issues. I don't want to break the law. I think that's a wrong way to do business. But even things that are legal may not always be right. And I only realized that very late in my career. I mean, in the beginning of SEO times, we did a lot of link spamming, sending out robots, spamming blogs with crap links and stuff, and of course that's probably not illegal, but then at one point I saw some consequences of it, and kind of described it as drive-by shootings, where I suddenly realized that totally innocent bystanders in this marketing warfare was getting hurt seriously. Like there was a couple of examples up. Like one example was a memorial site that some people put up for a friend that died. Very sad, very tragic. And but it was just hammered back. It was just destroyed with bad link spamming. And so by the end they had to close it down. And I was thinking about it, that's not fair. They didn't opt in to participate in the marketing war. They were not technical people. And you could of course argue, but they should have protected them with spam and stuff. No, I don't think, you need to walk around in the street with bulletproof vests not to be shot in drive-by shootings. People should not do drive-by shootings because innocent people get shot. So I think that I found limitations within the idea that you should do anything to accomplish your goals, and even if it isn't legal. Of course, drive-by shootings are illegal, but I don't think block spamming is probably not illegal. But it's still, to me, there's more limit to what you should do.
It's an interesting take, and I'm looking forward to getting you over, and hopefully we'll have a good session.
I think we will, and hopefully we discuss a lot of good ideas that are both, legal and morally viable.
But in the end, maybe get the results needed.
Of course, because by the end of the day, that is the purpose of marketing, and that is what I find quite ridiculous with the religiously white hatters that kind of argue that, or at least I hear that they argue that the goal is not so important. The important thing is ethically and stuff, and I'm like, marketing with no results has no purpose. The purpose of marketing is to get results. And if only total white hat SEO is not going to put you on top of Google for the keywords that you need to be for, then why do it in the first place?
Good call. Thanks.